So the rear window is leaking on my 95 Prelude, and I just took all these out, but I just want to tell you what I was going to do real quick. So I'm cleaning these surfaces up, and you can't see it because I'm cleaning these surfaces up as best I can. And then I'm just going to use some regular black RTV. I'm going to put it on this surface, which you can't really see because the lighting is horrible, but I want to put it on this surface right along here, all the way around. Right now, it's leaking through these mounting holes through here. Water runs down, it gets underneath the seal because it wasn't tight, and it leaks through these holes, and then it comes down through here and into the trunk. These gaskets are totally dried out and shot because they're 20 years old, and they don't sell them anymore. So I am going to put some black RTV on the bottom of these things. Then I'm going to slide this back into this track. It just slides in on the end here. I just slide that right up into the end there, all the way down. And let's see if that faced right. Yeah, that's faced right. So all the way down like this. Just slide it all the way down. Line them all up. And then press them all in at once. And then I'll take the screws and screw them down and then let the RTV set. So the way this works is, I'll grab another one real quick. There is a white, let me get the focus. There we go. There's a piece of like white plastic in the center. Focus. There it is. And it sticks out. Now that has a thread in the bottom of it there. And when the screw pulls up, it pulls this white piece up and it causes this to spring out. And then that catches the lip of the sheet metal right there. But that also makes it hard to get out. Now, if you put a screw in there, if it already has the screws like it's supposed to, you could push down on it like this. And what that does, it drives that white piece of plastic down. I'm sorry, there's not good lighting here. That white piece of plastic down into this black body part here. And when it does that, it gets rid of the, well, it just pushes that down in the body. And those tabs are no longer in your way. There we go. All right, so those white tabs are sticking out when you push that screw down. So you loosen the screw up and then you push the head down. And when you do that, it shoves that white piece down into the body here. And then it makes it where it should pop right out. So I've already pushed this one down. As you can see, well, kind of see, it's dark in here. And so it just comes right out. So if you look at this one, you can see how the white part is down in there. And so it no longer is inhibiting it from coming out. So anyway, when you're trying to get these out, loosen the screw up, then push it back in, then pull it out. All right. You should be able to lift the rubber flap up on this pretty easily. So just lift the rubber up, loosen the screw, push the screw down in there, and when you do it to all of them, you just lift the whole thing out. So, all right, showing you how these go in and out. They're oriented with the screw hole, as you can see right here. The screw hole is like this, underneath the flap that's really flexible. And that flap will allow you to access that screw hole after you've installed it. So I'm going to go ahead, sorry, get the lighting in here. Go ahead and stick that in the tracking and slide it on. And see if I can get this one handed. There it is. All right, just like that. So nothing more to it than that. Then just slide it on down until it needs to be where it's at. After you get all of those on, you simply just slide in your end cap. before you get any gasket maker on here, line these up with their holes on the track. So just slide them in place and get all of them lined up. That way everything's ready to go. Once you put the gasket maker on, you just put it in, press it down, screw it in. Okay, so now we have a pretty good layer of, so I can get some decent lighting in here for you. You can see I have a pretty good layer on each one of these after you cleaned around there and then put a good layer on it. And then I've also got a good layer on these as well. And then I'm going to lift that up, and unfortunately I need both hands so I can't record it, but I'm going to lift that up, make sure all those tabs are lined up to go in their holes, and I'm just going to push it in. Now that we have everything in, we lift this up and we put in our screws. So just kind of lift that up and push it down in that hole, and then get my Allen key, which I don't know if that's correct, just because, like I said, my screws are missing, so I had to put all new ones in. This is what I had in M4, and just screw it on down. Make sure it's down on there tight. Alright, well, they are all tightened down. Now we just got to clean up some excess. There we go. Clean up a little excess and wait for it to dry, and then test everything out. So please comment or subscribe if this helped you. And